Hello, my name is Mar. I'm from Spain. I live in Tokyo and I'm directing my own Japanese animation studio. Since I was a child, I would always be too close to the television and be drawing everything I saw that was animation. I was really into all the Disney princess and animal movies, but also very into everything that was from Japan, all the anime that would flow through Spain. So there I was drawing everything, and what made me move to Japan is that from what I saw from those the Japanese animation is that the culture also looked very interesting to me. So that's how I decided to move there once I graduated from university. So when I graduated from university, I just had studied audiovisual communication, but that was not enough to get a job in Japan in the animation field. So I decided to first learn the language, and I used the service of Go Nihon. They helped me move to Japan with a student visa and study Japanese full-time. While I was in the Japanese language school, which took 1 year and maybe 9 months or so, I achieved the N2 level, which is what I needed to do my next step. I wanted to study animation, and I found a vocational school that had this 2-year program. And the Japanese language school helped me not only achieve the required level of Japanese, they also helped me with all the paperwork and with the interview and all those procedures to actually do my next step. The animation course was all done completely in Japanese, both for the teachers, and all my classmates didn't speak English at all, so I really had to learn not just practice the Japanese I already learned, but actually learn about the industry Japanese. Everyone was really nice to me and had a lot of patience, so that was really great. In there we studied the structure of the industry and some history, but was mostly really practice-based. A lot of drawing. The school had a goal of helping the students basically get an entry job in the anime industry itself. So they would tell you what do you want to focus on more: animation, background, editing process, or in production, the admin, marketing part. But mostly all of us, or most of us, were really into the animation part, where then you can become a character designer and also enter all this creative field. The school really prepared me to enter to the animation industry directly, but I found that while animating my own things and also on my side creating my own comic, I was also working part-time with Go Nihon, and I saw, why not? I have a very strict code of values, and I want that everything I create sticks to that. And if I enter some other company, there's no guarantee that what I create is in favor of the things I want to promote through my art. So I decided, why not just join Go Nihon full-time, do marketing, learn about management, and do things that will actually help them and myself grow, while on my side time actually grow my own studio. So if you don't like what options you see, just create your own. So that's what I did. After working full-time for 2-3 years for Go Nihon and doing my originals and other tests from my side, I decided to go part-time again. And in that case, the rest of the time, my free time would be served as to start creating my own studio and go into animation. I started taking commissions. I started building the clients list, if that makes sense. I started gathering a team, networking more. And then after 2 more years, what happened is that I felt a bit more ready, and I decided okay, it's time to just do fully your animation studio work, keep getting commissions and growing the studio until hopefully in a not so far away future, I'll get back to originals. What my studio does is mostly 2D animation, think Sailor Moon, One Piece sort of style, if that makes sense. We do heartwarming, dramatical fantasy stories mostly, and we work in shorter projects. Let's say music videos, for example, clips for longer films. For those who are also looking into becoming an animator like myself, this is my journey. First, I got a degree in my home country, and after that I traveled to Japan. I studied Japanese for almost 2 years in a Japanese language school. From there, I studied in a vocational school for 2 years to learn the animation craft properly. And after that, I decided to join a unrelated job. I joined Go Nihon for 2-3 years, working in marketing, business related jobs, while in my own time I was working in my art. After 2-3 years of that, I became a part-timer there to put more energy into my studio, to gather clients, gather a team. And at the time, after those 2 years, I actually had the opportunity to say, now is the time I will just direct my own studio, my own Japanese animation studio here. If you're someone who also wants to enter the Japanese animation industry, I suggest a couple of things. First one is to learn Japanese, because it will open you the doors for many more jobs on your own without relying on different tools. The second thing is to start your creative journey early. Draw what you want to do requires. Before you actually get like the formal education, it will put you much farther away to achieve your goals.